Hello on this beautiful Saturday evening. This is WOJNA. It's 9. That means it's time for your headlines. Unless otherwise stated, all 6 stories we're bringing you tonight were inspired by the marvelous reporting found at the Epic Times. TheEpicTimes.com. We encourage all listeners to give them a try. In addition to their news coverage, their other content is rich, savory, and sublime. Please note, this channel is not sponsored by the Epic Times. We just happen to like them. Additionally, my reports deviate significantly from the actual Epic Times stories, so if I say anything offensive, you can rest assured those words did not come from the Epic Times, but came from me. Now let's jump in. Blinken meets with top Chinese diplomat in Munich amid balloon fallout. Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Antony? Is that pronounced Anthony? Why didn't his parents name him Abe? Then he would be Abe Blinken. That would be epic. Did I steal that idea? I feel like I heard that somewhere before.
Hey, Blinken. Did you say Abe Lincoln? No, I ain't say Abe Lincoln. I said, hey, Blinken. Hold the reins, man. Hey.
Mr. Blinken met with top Chinese diplomat Wang Yi in Munich on Saturday amid hopes to warm bilateral ties in the wake of a Chinese surveillance balloon fallout. The secretary directly spoke to the unacceptable violation of U.S. sovereignty and international law by the PRC high-altitude surveillance balloon in U.S. territorial airspace, underscoring that this irresponsible act must never occur again, the department spokesperson Ned Price said in a statement. The secretary made clear the United States will not stand for any violation of our sovereignty and that the PRC's high-altitude surveillance balloon program, which has intruded into the airspace of over 40 countries across 5 continents, has been exposed to the world. Go get them, Blinken. I'm sure they're terrified.
That ought to do it. Thanks very much.
Biden admin negotiates deal to give WHO authority over U.S. pandemic policies. The Biden administration is preparing to sign up the United States to a legally binding accord with the World Health Organization, WHO, or WHO, that would give this Geneva-based UN subsidiary the authority to dictate America's policies during a pandemic. Despite widespread criticism of the WHO's response to the COVID pandemic, U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Javier Becerra joined with WHO Director General Tedros Adhanom. Come on, man. I'm not even going to try. GHE. I am going to try it. Let's do it. Okay. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. I don't think that's right. In September 2022 to announce the U.S.-WHO Strategic Dialogue. Together, they developed a platform to maximize the long-standing U.S. government-WHO partnership and to protect and promote the health of all people around the globe, including the American people. Yeah, I'm sure. So, let me give the WHO some advice before they conspire with criminal elements in the United States and elsewhere to release a new and improved bioweapon. Americans don't play. I don't want you transnational geeks to get it twisted. Our leadership may be a bunch of soy latte-sipping low-T commies with underdeveloped gonads, but we the people are thoroughbreds. Even if we weren't born here, shout out to my immigrant brothers and sisters. We have eaten from the land, so we are fortified. We are imbued with the courage of our founders. You come to America trying to run things, we'll send you back to Geneva with your feelings hurt. Please don't mistake those weirdos in the Biden administration for actual Americans. If I were you, I would walk away from the deal, because if you come to America trying to put us in quarantine camps or trying to inject us, it will not end well for you. I mean, it makes me laugh. Do you know who you're with? Straight up, homie, don't make me go south side on you. Jeffrey Epstein documents with names of associates set to be made public. Documents disclosing the names of Jeffrey Epstein employees and other alleged associates are set to become public in the coming months, after the people did not object to unsealing the materials. More than 150 people who have confirmed or alleged links to Epstein, such as being his employee or one of his alleged victims, chose not to come forward to object to the disclosure of their names. They are mentioned in documents filed in a defamation case brought in 2015 against Ghislaine Maxwell, an Epstein associate. After the people did not object to unsealing the materials. So wait a minute. The names that are going to be released are the names of people who are cool with having their names released? I got to be missing something. Let me keep reading here. Some of the people objected to their names being released and convinced U.S. District Judge Loretta Preska, the George H.W. Bush appointee who was overseeing the case, to keep their identities shielded. Oh, okay. So this entire list nonsense is just that. Nonsense. Thanks for wasting everyone's time. Moving on. Moderna reverses course, says people won't have to pay for COVID-19 vaccine. Moderna has reversed course and promised that people will not have to pay for the company's COVID-19 vaccine once the U.S. government stops buying shots. Moderna remains committed to ensuring that people in the United States will have access to our COVID-19 vaccines regardless of ability to pay, the company said in a statement. Well, how kind of you, Moderna. Does this policy apply to updated versions or just to the versions covering extinct strains? If the latter, why not give away free shots for the 1918 flu while you're at it? Let's be real. You're not going to charge because if people don't want something that's free, why would they pay for it? If you haven't noticed, the jig is up, the narrative is collapsing. Now kindly go yourselves. U.S. says government, not Moderna, should face COVID-19 vaccine lawsuit. Moderna again? Okay. The U.S. government is asserting that it, not Moderna, should face a lawsuit that alleges the company committed patent infringement with its COVID-19 vaccine. Oh, this is a patent lawsuit? Yeah, I don't care about this. Honey can prevent diabetes. Wouldn't that be sweet? Yes, you are not hearing wrong. Honey can reduce blood sugar despite being roughly 80% sugar. In addition to lowering blood sugar, honey can boost immunity and slow the aging process. Recently, researchers have shown that honey has a wide range of unanticipated advantages. For example, diabetics who consume honey in moderation might significantly reduce their risk of developing heart disease and diabetes complications. Eating honey can also help with obesity and lower blood pressure to prevent diabetes. Although honey has long been used in traditional medicine, it has only recently come to the attention of scientists who have begun to explain its advantages. The health advantages of honey are covered in full in the following article, which may inform your view on it. So you'd have to go to epictimes.com to check that out because I'm not going to read the whole thing. And let me say this too. I don't know if any of this stuff is true. Check with your doctor. Don't go sucking down honey like some kind of crazed Pooh Bear and then blame me when your blood type goes butterscotch. Well, that's it. For some reason, I now have a sweet tooth. Time to find a bowl of warm, ooey gooey honey and my wife. May you all do the same this fine evening. Have a great weekend. WOJNA signing off.